ప్రియమైన నా మిత్రులకి, నా కుటుంబ సభ్యులకి, ఇవాళ అట్లాంటా, న్యూజెర్సీ, వాషింగ్టన్ డీసీ ఏరియాలో గ్యాదర్ అయిన మీ అందరికీ బిలేటెడ్ దివాళీ శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలుపుతూ, ఇంచుమించు 20 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం మీ అందరి సపోర్ట్తో నేను ఒక పొలిటికల్ జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అమెరికాలో ఉంటూ, మీలో ఒకటిగా ఉంటూ, నేను తిరిగి వచ్చి భారతదేశంలో పార్లమెంట్లో మెంబర్ అయ్యి మీ యొక్క వాయిస్ని ఎన్ఆర్ఐ మిత్రులు, నన్ను ఎన్నుకున్న నిజామాబాదే కాకుండా నా ఎన్ఆర్ఐ మిత్రుల యొక్క గొంతుకనై పార్లమెంట్లో వినిపించడం జరిగింది. ఇప్పుడు నేను తెలంగాణ అసెంబ్లీ ఎన్నికలు నవంబర్ 30 జరిగే ఎన్నికలలో ఎల్బీనగర్ నియోజకవర్గం నుంచి అసెంబ్లీ అభ్యర్థిగా పోటీ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. మీ అందరి యొక్క సహాయ సహకారాలు, మీ ప్రేమ ఎల్లప్పుడూ ఉంటూనే ఉంది. ఈరోజు ప్రత్యేకంగా ఉండాలని కోరుకుంటూ, మీరు ఒకసారి మీ యొక్క సమయాన్ని ఫోన్ చేస్తూ మీ కుటుంబ సభ్యులకి, మిత్రులకి, మీ కాలనీ వాసులకి, ఇక్కడ ఉండే వాళ్ళకి, మీ ఊర్ల ప్రజలకు కానీ, ముఖ్యంగా నా ఎల్బీనగర్ నియోజకవర్గ ఓటర్స్ అందరికీ మీరు ఫోన్ చేసి నాకు సపోర్ట్ చేయాలని, కోరాలని మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ అభ్యర్థిస్తూ, రేపు తెలంగాణలో ఉన్న మిగతా చోట్ల కూడా కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ అభ్యర్థులకి మీ మద్దతు ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేయాలని కోరుకుంటూ, మీరు ఎల్లప్పుడూ పార్టీలకు అతీతంగా మీరు ఏ పార్టీ మద్దతుదారులై ఉన్నా కూడా మా మధు యాస్కి అని మీరు సపోర్ట్ చేసినది అది ఎల్లవేళలా మర్చిపోను, జీవితాంతం గుర్తుంటుంది. ఇవాళ ప్రత్యేకంగా నేను అక్కడ లేకున్నా కూడా మీరు వివిధ నగరాలలో సమావేశమై నా కొరకు మీ యొక్క ఫ్యామిలీ సమయాన్ని వెచ్చిస్తూ ఈ మద్దతు తెలుపుతున్నందుకు నా జీవితాంతం మీకు రుణపడి ఉంటానని తెలుపుతూ, మీ గొంతుకనే ఇక్కడ అసెంబ్లీలో రేపు ఏర్పడబోయే కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ ప్రభుత్వంలో అన్నీ కలిసి వస్తే ప్రభుత్వంలో కూడా భాగస్వామ్యం అవ్వచ్చు. నేను దానికి పూర్తి మద్దతే కాకుండా, మీకు తెలుసు నా లా ఫర్మ్ నుంచి మీకు అందుబాటులో సేవలు అందిస్తూ ఉన్నాను. మున్ముందుకు కూడా మీ యొక్క ప్రతినిధిగా మీ ఏ కష్టాలు వచ్చినా, మీ కష్ట సుఖాలలో మీ కుటుంబ సభ్యుడిగా నేను ఉంటానని మరొకసారి మనవి చేసుకుంటూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ యువర్ కైండ్ సపోర్ట్. ఐఎమ్ ఆల్వేస్ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ టు యూ. లవ్ యూ ఆల్.
Let's get some josh. Look at that pictures. I was totally surprised by looking at that crowd. So now we are like a very, very quiet. Let's say Madhu Anna Jai.
Madhu Anna Jai.
Yes, Madhu Anna Jai. So I really wanted to see, this is the one, really I liked it. See, oh wow, this is a lot of crowd, and there is the other guy, Timar Mallana is also supporting it. I really like that. So couple of things. I know a lot of people has very good friendship with Madhu Anna, but I connected with him very, very recently. But I know him from my green card, so 1999. But I don't know really family relationship. I don't have it. But today, if you look at some of the things, I really connect with Madhu Anna. One of the main important thing why I connect with Madhu Anna is when I'm doing the Telangana agitation, so very seriously, there are very few people who are supporting from Congress party. Not Congress party. Entire Telangana, there are few people are supporting it. But when we were looking at Congress side with Rajshekar Reddy Garu there as a chief minister, nobody has any command or any control or any dare to support Telangana, if you think about at that time. But that is the time when Madhu Anna stood up for Telangana. Do you believe that? That is the time. He's the only guy, he's only the guy against Rajshekar Reddy Garu. Right? So I was totally surprised. That is the one of the thing totally connected with Madhu Garu. And I was become a fan of, even though he's in Congress, I'm not any political party. So I'm not looking at any political parties. I'm looking at individuals only at this point. But looking at him, that is what the guy I wanted. Then looking back for a couple of years, if you look at him, have you ever heard any wrongdoing with Madhu Anna? Anybody? No. Nothing. Zero. By looking at in Congress, being in MP for 2 terms, he elected first time, going from NRI, and the second time also elected, but look at his history. The very innocent, very soft spoken, very friendly, and he takes care of the friendship. He gives the most of the value for the friendship. Even he asked me, I only know very few years, but he has given me by knowing my name. I don't even know a couple of names, first of all, but he knows my name, and that is the way he connects everyone. Did he ever, we heard about him, any of the scams, any of the money taking, any of the irregularities? Nothing. He's a very soft-spoken person. So that is the one of the beauty of him. And we have to see these are the people, when people nowadays politics are like become like a money control or power control or some of the caste control, and so many things are there. But Madhu Garu is the only person is going by himself, going by his character, going by his tradition of what he wants to stood, and he never looked for any of the major positions. He's there. He's there. When time comes, he will rise. And this is the time, I think. This is the time, as you guys are all his friends, best friends, and being from 25 years, you guys are all the best friends of him. And I know him for a very short period of time. But cutting across the party lines, he's the only guy we need to support. Being an NRA, we are here, we definitely need to support him. What if the Congress government comes into power, like it happened in Rajshekha Garu time, right? Nobody expected it at that time. When Chandrababu Naidu going for a sympathy, but suddenly entire Rajshekha wave come up and it's complete government change. So what if something miracle happens right now, Madhu Garu will get the ministry. He will get the ministry, there is no doubt about it. Right, being the connection with the Delhi, being with the Rahul Gandhi, he will be the minister. And think about, you will be the first person to get connected with him, being he's the minister, right? And definitely, he will be looking after us the way I looked at him just a few years back, and you guys are all more than 25 years of friendship with him, and he definitely takes care of you. And I would suggest a couple of things here. The first thing what you should do is, the main first thing, call your friends or family members. I know 4 or 5 votes are there in LB Nagar. My family, my sister lives in Dilsukh Nagar. So definitely there are 3 votes are there, one family. And then my in-laws lives by Dilsukh Nagar. So I'm going to tell them, definitely they have to vote for Madhu Nagar. So you got 5 votes. But whoever you have the friends and relatives, that is the first thing you should be doing it. Number 2, you should campaign here, tell all your friends, whatever they could able to do, however they want to support it, it's good. He's our guy. We know him from many years. Cutting across the party lines, just support him as an individual. That's what I'm going to tell him. And I'm connected with my olden days, like the Udyamam that we did it. So that's how I'm totally connected with him. I totally endorse Madhu Garu, and he's the honest person, and he's the most very sincere person I have ever seen in politics. That is sometimes it is very difficult to survive in politics. But look at that. Nowadays the politics are, you know that. I don't have to speak about the politics. But look at him. He's the only person going with the sincerity. So we need those kind of people, at least out of 19 seats, at least 10 people like that we need to have it. Even if it is the opposition, let's talk about him. He will going to challenge the government. But I don't know who is going to win, but miracle can happen, and he could become the chief, he could become a minister, all right? So that would be our hope. So let's see, one of our guy from America, from New Jersey, from our neighborhood. So we want to see him in the politics and good things. So thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ram Gaduga. I am in New Jersey, South Brunswick. I have been in New Jersey from '96. Madhu Yaskhi Garu, we know him very well around this area, and he's been helping us when he was around. And when he went back and fought and became the MP, he was very vocal. He's a very honest, straight man. We all know that. Your interactions, most of you that are here today know Madhu Yaskhi garu personally. Now, I am from Indian Overseas Congress, USA Telangana chapter chairman. So the Congress ki full support చేస్తున్నాము అన్ని విధాల. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితులు ప్రెస్ రవీందర్ గారు అన్నట్టు మనం అందరం సోషల్ మీడియా కానీ న్యూస్ మీడియా కానీ చూస్తే ప్రజల్లో వ్యతిరేకత అనేది ఒకటి కాస్తా ఉంది, ఇంకంబెన్సీ అంటాం మనము. సో మనకు ఫేవర్గా ఉంది, మధు యాష్కి గారికి ఫేవర్గా ఉంది. మధు యాష్కి గారు లోకల్ ఎల్బీ నగర్లో ఆ కాన్స్టిట్యున్సీలో పుట్టి పెరిగిన ఊరు. సో ప్లస్ అక్కడ సెటిలర్స్ కూడా చాలామంది ఉన్నారు. ఈరోజు మన మధ్యలో ఆంధ్ర నుంచి సెటిల్ అయిన వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ యొక్క సపోర్ట్ కూడా మనకి ఇస్తున్నారు. దానివల్ల వెరీ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి. అండ్ మధు యాష్కి గారు తప్పకుండా గెలుస్తారనేది మన అభిప్రాయము. ఇంతకుముందు రవీందర్ గారు అన్నారు గెలిస్తే కాంగ్రెస్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్కి ఏదో చేస్తారని. దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ ఎ మినిస్ట్రీ. రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు మధు యాష్కి గారితో మేము చర్చించాము. ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్కి చాలా ఇష్యూస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దీస్ ఆర్ స్మాల్ ఇష్యూస్ బట్ దే ఆర్ గెటింగ్ లాస్ట్ వెన్ దే ఆర్ కనెక్టెడ్. దేర్ పేరెంట్స్ back home are getting aged, so it's becoming difficult to pursue whether their land issues or any other issues or neighbor issues. There's so many things that's happening, so they are looking into it so that they will create a path for us to be able to communicate and look into our issues. So and Madhu Yaskhi garku manandram support cheyali, both financially as well as most importantly, please talk to your friends and families back home and ask them to vote for Congress and ask them to vote. If you know anybody that is in around LB Nagar, your friends, please do communicate. It goes a mile. When an NRI shows interest in politics, people are surprised. Being far away, you have so much knowledge. That's because of the media and the internet and many other things that have favored. And we all have, even though we are all working here, our heart is back home. And we know that we wanted to support our people. So I know there are people here across their political parties. I know there are people that are from TRS or BJP that are around here. We are not here to fight amongst ourselves. We are here to support a honest man that we believe in and a man that will support and that will look into our issues and will be our voice in India when he becomes the MLA and eventually, obviously, he will.
I didn't know I was going to go first, but anyway. Good evening, everyone. As Shravan said, we are here to support Madhu, and of all the people I met who is actually in the politics, he's definitely one of the most decent person in my assessment. I know Madhu almost now 15 years. I met him 2010 or so, right? Shravan? Around 2010, that's when I met you guys. Since then I had several interactions, so I'm very happy to support him. And I hope, it looks like there's a lot of wave, a lot of talk, so hopefully we'll make it. And we'll be definitely, even when he was last time, even 2 terms, he was an MP. Yeah. And several of the friends, he was easily approachable, even being an MP. Several of the friends, every time you talk to him, everybody said very positive things about it. Even my own personal experience, then I needed a little bit of help when I was in India. So in a crazy hectic schedule, he really was on the phone until I got help. So definitely we are, I think with all the political stuff being, people like him should be there. So to do good for the people, apart the political drama, whatever it happens, but good people will do good. And Madhu, I believe, is one of the definitely very, very good person. Happy to support him. Right, and let us do all our part and wish him all the best. I think when we are all thinking good for him, good would happen for him as well. So hopefully we'll see him in December 3rd. We'll see a very positive result. But until then, let us support whatever we can.
Good evening, everyone. Ditto to whatever everyone has been saying here. We all know Madhu for a long time. For me, Madhu is my friend. And I know Madhu for the last 45 years. From Malakpet days, before he was married and everything. We are family friends, our kids know each other, and Tanura, gentleman who just before me, whatever he spoke, I did to everything what he said. The first thing that I don't belong to any party, okay? I am here because I want to support Madhu to win these elections, and I truly believe that with the hard work and with prayers, Madhu will be a very, very good member of Legislative Assembly in Telangana, and for Madhu's caliber, ministry is very, very, I would say, low position. I would say it's much beyond that. It's much beyond that. People who know Madhu, such gentleman, family man, professional. He's been a politician from his college days in Nizam College, and even I'll tell you what. One thing is for sure that he's one of the few politicians. Much before KCR has started this Telangana agitation, he was one MP. He had the guts to really talk openly about Telangana, and some people got more credit than him. Okay, but Madhu was since the beginning days, without any hidden agenda. He believed in the cause of Telangana. Okay, and as everybody said, that people who know him, he's obviously very reachable. More than anything else, what can we do from here? What can we do? That's what we should think about. We all can say good things about him. That's not enough. What we should really do is, for example, personally, what I'm doing is, me and my family belong to that area, and I have a lot of friends and family. Now, personally, when I call them, first thing is, I know you may not belong to this party, that party. Please, this call is because I am calling you because Madhu is a good friend of mine, personal friend of mine. Forget about which party. Please vote for him, and because when we make a phone call from America, that has a lot of value. Okay? It takes some extra time for you to do that, and also encourage our people to make some more phone calls. It's like word of mouth. It's a part of duplication. Each person has doing something more. It adds up. Okay, a couple of days back, before Suchi went to India, I had a talk with her, and I said so many good things about Madhu as a family man, as professional, and so many things we can say that. But you know what? As NRIs, we can definitely do a lot of things. Let's continue to strive to work hard and do whatever little we can do. Thank you.
Okay. Jai Madhu Anna.
Jai Madhu Anna.
So ఇది మీరు ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడితే కూడా చాలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని మీకు తెలిసిన మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో మీకు తెలిసిన వారందరికీ కూడా మీరు చాలా రీచ్ అయ్యేలా మెసేజ్ చేయండి.
Shravan, good to see you all. Thank you, friends, coming here. Madhu, I know him from very long back home in India also. So we both worked in the Indian consulate in 1990s. From that day, he was very active in politics, and is very fascinated in politics. And he's a very good friend of mine, and I always supports him. And we all here to support him and make sure he wins from LB Nagar, Hyderabad. I have a lot of things to say. I really don't know what to talk about him. Such a nice person. He's like my brother. So we wish him good luck, and we all support him, and we'll send a message to our friends in India back home, and I'll make sure he wins that and get a ministry from Congress. Thank you.
Let's represent
NRI.
Let's represent
NRI.
Let's represent
NRI.
Madhu Anna
Zindabad.
Madhu Anna
Zindabad.
Madhu Anna
Zindabad.
Jai Telangana.
Jai Telangana.
లేటెస్ట్ వచ్చినట్టున్నారు మీరు. మిన్నిసోటా నుంచి పాపం అప్పటి నుండి ఫ్లైట్ మిస్ అయిపోయి సెకండ్ ఫ్లైట్ తీసుకొని వచ్చింది. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ మేకింగ్ ఇట్. ఈరోజు మనకి ఈరోజు వెరీ క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఆఫ్ మధు యాష్కి వీఆర్ ఆల్ మీటింగ్ హియర్. ఇది మనము ఏ రకంగా చూడొచ్చు అంటే రెండు రకాలుగా చూడొచ్చు. ఇది ఒక సింబాలిక్ సపోర్ట్. ఒక ఎన్ఆర్ఐ మనలో ఉన్న ఒక వ్యక్తి ఇండియాకి వెళ్ళి పాలిటిక్స్లో పర్సీవ్ చేయడం అనేది ఈ రోజుల్లో ఇట్ ఈస్ బికమింగ్ లైక్ ఎ డ్రీమ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఏ పాసిబుల్ సినారియో. It is going to be a very, very tough situation nowadays. If any of you or any of our friends wants to go back and say, మనం అనుకుంటాం ఇప్పుడు కొంతమంది ఏంటంటే పాలిటిక్స్లోకి ఓకే ఐ వాంట్ మేక్ ఫేమ్ ఆర్ నేమ్ ఆర్ మనీ, దోస్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్. బట్ దెర్ ఆర్ పీపుల్ హూ వాంటెడ్ టు సర్వ్ ద పీపుల్. ఈ సర్వీస్ మోటో ఉండి ఆ నేచర్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళాలనుకున్న వాళ్ళకి ఈరోజు స్పేస్ లేదు. ఆ స్పేస్ అనేది we all know the fact everything is around the money and the connections and politics and all the so many equations are there. But when it comes to Madhu Anna, he made a difference when he started his political journey, and he created one symbolic effort. An NRI can also make a difference and can participate in పాలిటిక్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ కాదు, సెకండ్ టర్మ్స్ కూడా అయిన తర్వాత వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఓకే 2 టర్మ్లు అయిపోయింది. ఐ థింక్ హీస్ గోనా ప్యాక్ హిస్ బ్యాగ్స్ అండ్ హీస్ గోనా కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్ అండ్ కంటిన్యూ హిస్ బిజినెస్ అని అందరూ ఊహించారు. కానీ whenever we met and whenever we talked to him, he's very persistent about his vision and his motivation and dedication. So he's guys, హలో మీరు కూర్చోండి, నేను మాట్లాడతాను. వెనెవర్ ప్రణీత మీరు కూర్చోవాలి. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ ఎనీ డిస్ట్రాక్షన్ వెన్ ఐమ్ టాకింగ్. That's my motto, okay? Because I want to make sure whatever I'm talking, it reaches to everybody with a very conscious mind. ఇప్పుడు మనలో ఉన్నవాడు ఇంత ఎఫర్ట్ చేసేసి వెళ్ళి 2 టర్మ్లు గెలిచిన తర్వాత ఓడిపోయిన తర్వాత కూడా కంటిన్యూస్గా ఈజ్ ఇన్ టు ద పాలిటిక్స్ అండ్ ఈజ్ పర్సూయింగ్ హిజ్ డ్రీమ్ అండ్ ఈజ్ స్పెండింగ్ హిజ్ ఫ్యామిలీ టైం, మనీ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ బ్యాక్ హోమ్లో ఉండి హీఈస్ ట్రయింగ్ ఫర్ హిజ్ బెస్ట్ టు సర్వ్ ద కమ్యూనిటీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఎందుకు మనం సపోర్ట్ చేయాలి అనే దానికి నేను ఈ రీజన్ చెప్తున్నాను నేను మీకు. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఐమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ. We all need to support him as an NRI. Like everybody said, regardless of the party affiliation, I'm not associated with Congress party or anything. Okay, I'm just being on the record. Regardless of, party affiliation, as an NRI who wants to pursue a political career and also serve the people, and he's one of the example. And we need to support him. If he fails, we all should think that we are all failing because we don't have any space in the political arena. Ippudu people like Madhu Anna who struggled a lot from the beginning of the Telangana agitation and he made a difference and he worked hard. He's a 2-term MP. అటువంటినే ఈరోజు మనం పొలిటికల్ ఎరీనా నుంచి ఎలిమినేట్ చేస్తే రాబోయే రోజుల లోపల ఎనీబడి వాంట్స్ టు గో అండ్ పర్సూ పొలిటికల్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సిచ్యువేషన్? దట్ మీన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ 0 మైనస్ ఛాన్స్. కాబట్టి మనము సింబాలిక్గా వాట్ ఎవర్ వీ కెన్ డూ, వీ నీడ్ టు డూ అవర్ పార్ట్ యాజ్ ద 2 things. Either you want to support financially to support him, that's please do it. Contact to Shravan. Second thing is, like everybody said, reach out to your friends and make some phone calls and see you can influence some votes. I belong to Sarunagar, his constituency, LB Nagar. So I'm going to make my effort to, call my friends and my family to support him. That's the only intent here. His only close friends, we are meeting here to support him across all party lines. As an NRI, we should support him. So thank you all for coming and supporting it. And let's make a difference by just doing our part. Thank you.
Like everybody said, మీకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళందరినీ మోటివేట్ చేయండి ఓట్ చేయడానికి. అండ్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ vote matters. సో vote of thanks చెప్పడానికి ప్రణీత తాబెట్టి గారిని స్టేజ్ మీదకి ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Hello everyone. If I talk in Telugu, don't mind, right? Everybody can understand, right? Thank you all of you for coming and supporting us in the short notice. This is not affiliated to any party. Madhu Anna, friends, and all of them organized this event. And I would like to thank the following people who came forwarded and supported this event and made this little successful. And Shravanta Bedi, he is the one encouraged the people and called everybody, and Vijay Bhaskar, Praveen Guduru, Samira singer, Anita singer, and Shravan Nagpuri, Shrikant Akapalli, of course Ganagoni, Srinivas Ganagoni, and most of the people, maybe I don't know the names, but everybody came forwarded and nicely they said about Madhu Anna and Jai Telangana and Jai Madhu Anna. And Madhu Anna గురించి మీకు అందరికి బాగా తెలిసి ఉంటుంది, ఎందుకంటే చాలా ఇయర్స్ నుండి తను ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. చాలా సెల్ఫ్లెస్గా హెల్ప్ చేయడము, ఎవరికి ఏమి కావాలన్నా కూడా తను ఫ్రంట్కి వచ్చేసి అందరికి హెల్ప్ చేయడము, హెచ్వర్స్ కానీ ఏదైనా కానీ ఏ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నా తను ముందుకు వచ్చి హెల్ప్ చేసేవాళ్ళు. బ్యాక్ హోమ్ ఆల్సో యాజ్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐ హీ వెంట్ బ్యాక్ హోమ్ అండ్ హీ హెల్ప్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ రైతు బిడ్డలు, చాలా మందికి హెల్ప్ చేశారు. సూసైడ్ టైంలో చాలా మందికి సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. ప్లస్ తను కంటిన్యూస్గా 2 times ఎంపీ సీట్లో ఉన్నారు. చాలా మందికి చాలా రకాలుగా హెల్ప్ చేశారు. సో మీ అందరికి తెలిసిందే కాబట్టి నేను మళ్ళీ కొత్తగా చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. కానీ ప్లీజ్ 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 కమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ అండ్ టెల్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీస్ బ్యాక్ హోమ్ అండ్ టెల్ ఎవ్రీబడి టు సపోర్ట్ హిమ్. And you guys also please come forward and help in any way, either telling about him good things, and please come forward and tell about him. And back home also please make sure that everybody knows about Madhu Anna, and not only your family members, but tell your family members to tell other people also. It's like a goes on like that circulation. Please do from here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
హలో, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు మనం ఇక్కడ కలవడం చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. మధు యాస్కి నాకు 99 నుండి తెలుసు, 24 years నుండి తెలుసు. వి సపోర్టెడ్ హిమ్ ఫర్ ఎంపీ ఆల్సో. అండ్ వాళ్ళ లాభం తోటి మేము డీల్ చేస్తాం కన్సల్టింగ్ బిజినెస్. చాలా మంచి మనిషి. లెట్ us సపోర్ట్ హిమ్. ఈసారి టీఆర్ఎస్ ఆల్రెడీ 10 ఏళ్ళు రూల్ చేసింది. ఈసారి కాంగ్రెస్ వస్తుందని అన్నీ చెప్తున్నాయి. రోజు చూస్తుంటాం కదా మనం, ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ఇక్కడ ఉంటాం కానీ మనం చూసేదంతా ఈనాడు పేపర్లు, యూట్యూబ్లు ఇవన్నీ చూస్తూనే ఉంటాం కదా, ఏం జరుగుతుందో తెలుసు. సో ఈసారి కాంగ్రెస్ వస్తుంది అంటున్నారు. కాంగ్రెస్ వస్తే అన్న మినిస్టర్ కూడా అవుతాడు. సో లెట్ us సపోర్ట్ హిమ్. అండ్ మనకిప్పుడు ఈ కొత్త ప్రోగ్రాంలో వాళ్ళు ఎన్ఆర్ఐకి కూడా ఏదో పెడుతున్నా అని పెట్టినారు, ఒకటి ఎన్ఆర్ఐ శాఖనా ఏంటో, ఐ డోంట్ నో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. బట్ కాకపోతే ఏంటంటే మన తరపున మధు గారు రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ ఇన్ ద అసెంబ్లీ. సో మనము వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ బిజినెస్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ వీ కెన్ గో త్రూ హిమ్. అండ్ తప్పకుండా సపోర్ట్ చేద్దాము. లెట్ us డూ అవర్ పార్ట్ అండ్ లెట్ us సపోర్ట్ హిమ్ so that he will become MLA and minister. Thank you.
This is Shravanta Bedi. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for coming on this Sunday evening at a short notice. We planned this in the last moment, so that's why we couldn't invite more people. But thank you very much for all coming here. This is to support Madhu Anna, as you all know. It is not affiliated to any party or anything. We are here to support Madhu Anna. So you all know Madanna from very long time. He was the only NRI MP at that time, and now he's contesting from LB Nagar. So we seek all your help and support. So if you have any friends in LB Nagar, please call them up. Tell them to vote for Madanna. Tell them to take 5 people from LB Nagar, their friends and family, to vote for Madanna. We want Madanna in the assembly. So, and whatever help you can, please help. And with this, we'll start off the program. Thank you.
6 live on the. So before that, at the outset, I'm getting a strength seeing all of you and a smile on your face, and so many of my extended family members are joined together to extend their support, their continued support to me. More or less 20 years ago, this journey started. Being there as one amongst you, I left for India and joined politics, became member of parliament, and I became your voice along with my constituent people. Nizamabad people elected me to the parliament. But I can proudly say that I was, before that there's not required Indians and NRIs and I made it and turned around and said most required NRIs ga. Your voice have been raising issues of NRIs and people concerned here. So, but I'm grateful to all of you for continuing support and love and affection you're showing it to me. And on this Sunday, hope you all enjoyed it. It's sad that we lost the match, World Cup. So I'm sure you must have watched. And still you have taken enough time to come and meet on a Sunday evening. I can see all my familiar faces. I could see Srikanth. So I think I can, the video clear. But everyone's Shravan and the Patakar Goda. So this fighting for assembly election from LB Nagar constituency. Please make a call to friends and family here. With all your support and good wishes, Congress is heading for a landslide victory. This is prediction of all the poll surveys. By and large, also every 10 years, government change out of the change is good. So people cutting across all sections and they're all supporting. And my own constituency also, being from native place of Hyderabad, I can see good support from own village and all other divisions. So with your extended support, one phone call every day or few phone calls till next 10 days, we can ensure our victory there. I can rest assured that the new Congress government play a key role, and there's various problems when NRI community faces. There are lot of people have ordered money we purchased years ago. I'm also one of the victims, Shravan Gita. So Atlanti no samasya kuda unnai. I thought like this time let me contest for MLA, and I can be more useful and helpful to my all NRI friends, and so with this few you can always count on me for any support. But once again, so I'm just heading for a live now. Excuse me for 3-6 on the Pudu.
Okay, brother.
All the best.
All the best.
Madhu, I had a talk with Revan. You are the listed, you are on the line or pop line for a chief minister, baby.
So just excuse me, and
prepare
So you
like
can watch me 6 to 7 live on these things.
good luck, Anna. Good luck.
Good luck, good
Good
luck.
luck, Anna. You will win.
Bye
You will
bye.
win. Madhu, prepare like that.
Again, we'll have one more call later.
Okay.
Okay, Babu, thank you.